I had to check my license. I'm good. I'm good. You had to let me know.
I got to jump on it. That deadline is right
don't
around
have
the corner.
that gold bear?
No, I still have the federal limits apply. I got I need to renew my passport too.
Me too, right?
Yes, we'll do it together.
Let's do it together, yeah. We may not want to travel though just yet because we've got some beautiful weather here at home on the Central Coast. It's going to be picture perfect this weekend. We've got clear skies out there for tonight. And yes, it's cool, but it's not as cold as it was last night. We don't expect to see many 30s. We do not have a frost advisory for those inland areas, and things are looking pretty calm and still as we take a live look at Monterey Bay. So beautiful Friday night for us. We've got a great weekend ahead. Sunny, warmer temperatures. In fact, we just want to throw this in there. We will have some 70s for a lot of the areas, especially like Santa Cruz County, Santa Clara Valley. We're looking at the upper 70s for some areas. So the very sensitive people could be under that minor heat risk. So just keep that in mind. And we are looking at some sneaker waves as we head into Sunday and Monday at the beach. So it's going to be warm this weekend. We'll have a lot of people headed to the beach. You need to be careful. Never turn your back to the ocean. Make sure you know where the kids are. Keep that pet with you. So let's all stay safe. Now we do have a chance for some very, very light rain as we head into Sunday night and through Monday morning. But that's just a weak system that's going to push through. A little bit of a hiccup in our forecast because other than that, we've got sunny, dry, warmer temperatures. In fact, more high pressure builds in once that cold front moves out. And that means next week, we're looking at even warmer temperatures. In fact, we're talking about the 70s, the high 70s, the 80s inland. So we'll definitely have some very warm conditions, well above average as we head into midweek. So if you like this kind of weather, you're going to love this forecast. Right now, those temperatures are in the upper 40s to the mid 50s. So we're doing pretty good here. This is warmer than where we were this time last night. Again, no frost alerts issued. So we're going to be a little bit better for those inland areas. We should stay mainly in the 40s. So we're looking at the low to the mid 40s, the mid to upper 40s for the coastal areas here. Already by 10 a.m., we are in the 50s. So it will be a chilly start, but then we do rebound nicely. Current wind gusts, not a whole lot to show you. We did have some breezy conditions earlier today, especially in the Salinas Valley. Don't think the winds are going to be a factor this weekend, but as we head into Sunday, this is where early Sunday morning, we're already looking at the risk of some sneaker waves where they sneak up behind you. They can knock you down, pull you into the water. You don't want to be standing on the rocks and the jetties with these big crashing waves. We've got rip currents too. So please, please, in fact, the National Weather Service actually urges people to stay away from the water, to stay out of the water and keep a distance. And again, never turn your back to the ocean. 24-hour temperature change. We're warmer right now than we were 24 hours ago. So this temperature is still on the upward trend. So we're showing you on Future Track here, we've got this nice ridge of high pressure that's building in. It's this weak cold front that's going to make its way through. And you can see where the precipitation is. It's going to be very light if we see any for us, but it looks like most of it will be to the north of the area. And then more high pressure builds in already by Tuesday, but Wednesday and Thursday, those will be the peak heat days. Look at the darker color yellow. That's the warmer air that's moving in this direction. So we're talking about 70s and 80s, even at the coast. We're looking at the 70s Wednesday, Thursday, and then it already looks like a pattern change as we head into next weekend. So it's going to be cooler, and we're going to watch to see if we have any rain chances again. Here's a look at your forecast for tonight. Happy weekend, everybody. We're looking at the 40s overnight and then rebounding into the 70s in a lot of areas here. Look at Santa Cruz, Felton, Ben Lomond, Boulder Creek. So warm tomorrow. Again, a very minor heat risk for those people that are very sensitive to the heat. Keep that in mind this weekend. Watsonville 70. We're staying in the 60s for Salinas, Prunedale, Castroville, even Marina staying right around 65 degrees. The peninsula, we're going to call it the mid 60s here. Carmel by the Sea 66. We'll have plenty of sunshine, looking good. Now it gets warm inland too. Look at the Salinas Valley, King City down through Bradley. We're looking at the high 70s, mid 70s for everybody else. Carmel Valley 70, Big Sur 64. Check out the 7-day forecast. Sunny everywhere. Temperatures still above average. Wednesday and Thursday we're close to 70, and we're looking at the 70s and the 80s for the inland areas all next week.
Looking like a solid week ahead. Thank you so much, Lisa.